Looks like all of our clocks are aligned. So it's time to get going. Welcome and thanks for coming to Pitch Day for 100K. It's a great day to pitch. It always is a great day to pitch. I love these every other Wednesday sessions that we do. Today we're going to hear from Vedant at LOVR and Corrin at Lowtail Libations. And I'm super excited to have both of you here pitching to us today, and congratulations on making it through our process. We talk to and see about 15 or 20 folks for everyone who gets approved to pitch, and we like to offer lots of feedback. So thanks for grinding through the process and getting here today. StartUpNV is Nevada's statewide nonprofit startup accelerator and incubator. We operate 7 nonprofit programs for entrepreneurs or founders, if you prefer, and 4 for-profit investment funds and syndicates. Government grants and corporate sponsors support our nonprofit mission in the short term, and over the long term, the customer or the companies who get investment from us, we ask them to pledge a very small amount of their equity to the nonprofit. So over time, all these little tiny pieces of equity hopefully become worth a lot of money, and we have a foundation that will last for many generations to come. Our investors also donate a portion of their profits to the nonprofit as well. So again, hopefully over time, won't be so dependent on government grants, and we'll be doing more on our own based on the investments that we're making in the community and in these awesome founders who come through our program. Now, we do run Pitch Day for 100K fortnightly on Wednesdays, where companies come to pitch for the Q&A and for investment from our fund and entry into our accelerator program. Now, FundNV, for the programs that do get into the accelerator, they make an initial investment, and then that's added to by our investor syndicate. And then that whole amount of money is then matched by Nevada's SSBCI program. Since 2021, our funds and syndicate have completed 30 transactions in 21 companies, directly investing about $9.5 million. Now that investment, together with SSBCI and some of our other programs, other partners in our program, have now combined for a total of about $30 million invested. So that's an average of about $500,000 from us, and then our partners come in with even more than that. So that $9.5 million that we've invested is currently worth a little over $25 million. So that's a pretty good track record for only having done this since 2021, whether you're a founder getting investment or whether you're an investor investing your money in the companies that we find for you. Now for the legal disclaimer, the founders today are pitching for investment from our venture fund and our syndicate. They all comply with the SEC and Nevada certified investor regulations. So we invite the whole community to attend, to watch, kind of like watching Shark Tank, and that's for educational purposes. So the pitches today are not intended as a general solicitation to the public. Rather, they are pitching to our investment funds, and whoever else is watching out there is just watching for the fun of it. So thanks for coming out and doing that. Now, our nonprofit work would not be possible without financial help from our grants and sponsors, City of Las Vegas, Clark County, Governor's Office of Economic Development, the EDA, and the USDA. Thanks for your support. Okay, Corrin, are you ready to go?
Hi, I am. Thank you. Let me share my screen here. Excellent.
She's got awesome looking slides. Look at that photography there.
Oh,
all right,
like
Corrin,
it.
Whenever you're ready to go, just take it away.
Thank you so much. Hi, my name is Corrin Sullivan Shakespeare, and I am the founder and CEO of Lowtail Libations, where we create non-alcoholic versions of the world's most classic cocktails that are delivered directly to your doorstep through our e-commerce website, lowtailusa.com. Now, our logo is important because you have options. I noticed that there was a problem. There's limited options for people who choose to abstain from alcohol for whatever reason in their life, whether they choose a different or a healthier lifestyle, moderation, especially when it comes to younger generations. More and more consumers are choosing not to drink, and particularly they're looking for things that are non-alcoholic and ready to drink. Now, I stumbled across this problem when I was blessed with my little miracle baby, unplanned. And within the first 3 months, they advise you not to say anything just in case something happens. And I remember there was right after COVID, there was tons of parties. I was walking around empty-handed, and there was nothing really people could offer me other than coffee, water, tea, and soda. And so I was like, there has to be something. We're in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. There has to be something for people that's elevated more than a seltzer water, that's functional, that could be fun to drink. And yes, of course, I did dress up my Atticus baby as baby Elvis. He was born in Las Vegas. I felt like it was a rite of passage. So I decided to create my own low-calorie mocktail, and that's where the name Lowtail stems from, low-calorie mocktail, the beginning and the end. And it's a non-alcoholic, low-calorie, ready-to-drink mocktail with hydration and health properties, and I guarantee no hangover. The properties include a 17 amino acid profile, 11 minerals, 6 key vitamins. It's hydrating. It's versatile. Yes, you can spike it, you can mix with it. And within our business model, we do offer label customizations for business to business sales. We really hold ourselves that we are a better for you mock of real traditional cocktails. Same smell, sight, feel of a traditional cocktail, no alcohol. Our current collection consists of 5 varieties, and that's the mocktail, margarita, old fashioned, Moscow Mule, whiskey sour, and the dark and spicy. To date, our margarita and Moscow Mule are our best sellers, and our dark and spicy Tempest is our best seller when it comes to restaurant, bars, and lounges. Now, our market size is very healthy. The no to low alcohol category globally, and low alcohol is anything under 5%. It tops at 1,025.7 billion in annual global sales. And that's where I really stemmed our TAM, our total addressable market. Our total addressable market is 8.27 billion. And this is really based off the category annual volume growth for no alcohol, and this specifically zero alcohol category, 6.04%. And this is projected as an annual compounded rate from now to 2029. It's also estimated that non-alcoholic drinks will be valued to reach 1,601.87 billion by 2032. In 2020, it was 919.13 billion. So I really do foresee this trajectory in annual billion sales getting up to that estimated market size global value. Now, our serviceable addressable market is really based on where we're selling right now. So I estimated our service addressable market to be 263.8 billion because our customer base is comprised of 86 million in people in generation X, Y, Z, and Alpha that we can market in Canada, the United States, and Australia. It's averaged that people within our category, and these are people who range within these generations, who choose food and beverage as their primary source of entertainment, as well as wellness, they spend an annual average of $3,067 per year on non-alcoholic beverages at bars, restaurants, or at local groceries. So using 86 times that 3,000, we came to the 263.8 billion. In terms of our serviceable obtainable market, we're projecting it to be 100 million. If we were to take that into consideration today with our current sales and growth, we are revenue generating. That number would be $567,612. Now, I concluded a statistic at the very bottom that 41% of US adults are trying to drink less. It's a little bit counterintuitive, but the majority of our consumers are actually moderate or what they consider themselves to be social drinkers. So they consider themselves to be moderations. They usually drink more when they out, or they like to have options available for their friends who don't drink at all. And this is in alignment with the trends. The trends are showing that non-alcoholic spirits consumers shop much more than non-alcoholic beer consumers. And especially when it comes to a large supermarket, we're seeing more and more trends when it comes to ready-to-drink options that are outpacing some of the non-alcoholic spirits. And of course, local bars and lounges and restaurants do want to have options available for consumers who come and do not want to drink. Our biggest competitors in the ready-to-drink functional sphere is Spiritless, Kinya Forks, and Gia. We stand out in that our unique selling proposition is that with the other types of ready-to-drink beverages, they're functional in that they offer mind-altering wellness benefits that kind of alter the body state and mind. We don't really want to feel like when you have a Lowtail beverage that you have to modify yourself or change anything about yourself to enjoy our beverage. It's really, we take you as you are, and this is a nice alternative that tastes and feels like the real thing. Our business model is primarily business to consumer. So we are an e-commerce website. We do have subscriptions available, and we have our revenue generating, and we have over 6,000 subscribers, as well as business to business. So we sell wholesale on e-commerce as well through wholesale websites such as Air Goods and Fair. What we've done is, this is a map of what we've done on our e-commerce and business to business models. We have sent product throughout the United States into Canada, as well as a few boxes to Australia. The green dots indicate reoccurring orders. Yellow is orders that we've had that some are under 5. And then the red are one and done. So we've had a really large impact in the East Coast, which it really aligns with. We're seeing this trend that usually comes from the East to the West, that there's more non-alcoholic bottle shops and really more of a focus on functional drinks within the East Coast, and then it usually trends to the West. Where we're going, we've sold product into Canada. We have really taken an emphasis in military sales. We're going to be at the Military Times Military Conference in 2024. There'll be over 5,000 veterans and our service members present there. We are looking into avenues to be in Department of Justice commissaries. Since many of our service members cannot drink when they're on base, we feel that Lowtail would be a beautiful option to have available for service members and their families on base, that they can enjoy after a long day and not feel obligated to leave base in order to have some nice beverage options. We are a Yelp preferred vendor, and we are also venturing into medical aspects, in that we were thinking, and we are working on a clinical study to see if people can enjoy one of our mocktails with the hydrating benefits and health benefits while they're undergoing chemotherapy treatment. So we're currently under clinical trials for that. And you'll find us at Enchant during this Christmas season for the Light of Festivals. We'll be there as a vendor and sponsor, offering some non-alcoholic beverages. To date, in the past year, we sold over 48,000 cans. We do have over 6,000 subscribers, and that's also comprised of business purchases and direct to consumers and drops that we do within the Las Vegas area. We have a very healthy margin at this time. It's 43.4%, and I foresee that going down if we do decide to go into distribution model. Currently, the team is made up of myself. I'm the founder and solopreneur. My day job is at the Corrin School of Medicine at UNLV. I serve as Assistant Dean of Curriculum, and I was part of the founding team that was advised to come to Las Vegas to open up a medical school. And that's where my passion for new endeavors and solving problems really stems from. It's from my work and my study in organizations, creating change leadership and policy. And then I do have a formulator who helps me formulate and ensure that our products have the nutrients and integrity to be stabilized, and also that they're approved by the FDA, and that's Mr. Scott Wedler. We're currently raising $750,000. We would like to grow out a sales team for more business-to-business growth, and perhaps venture into distribution and explore military and medicine partnerships in even more detail. And I would love to develop new formulations so we could offer seasonal boxes and keep the brand fresh and new and exciting. My ask, particularly for your group, is given your network, I was hoping that maybe you may connect me with some small to local distributors or some individuals in beverage management to further the discussions if Lowtail can be a part of resorts experiences and casino experiences. And thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Very good on your timing.
Oh, excellent.
Jeff, back to you.
Awesome. Well, we can probably stop. Oh, there we go. So I can foresee a dancing mocktail spot on TikTok maybe in your future. So is this one yours? Okay, here we go. I'll be out of the shot for just a second, returning a phone. All right, so thanks to everybody who presented today. Really, really interesting presentations, very different. And whether you were here in the room or on Zoom, thanks for turning up, not only to present, but also to ask questions and just cheer our founders on. And also thanks to everybody who's going to be taking a look at these recordings a little later on. So just a few program notes to wrap up. Investors, if you're curious about how to become an investor in these companies or companies like them, please reach out to us either at any of our 4 funding opportunities, whether that's at FundNV.com, AngelNV.com, 1864.fund. You contact us on StartUpNV.org, and you can just register for our investor syndicate as well. And as I'll remind you, when we've invested a little over $9 million since 2021 in 21 companies, and that money is now worth about $25.5 million. So usually, if we pick the companies, we do a pretty good job picking them and coaching them up and seeing them raise more money at higher valuations down the road. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, we'd love to have you on board with the other 287 people who have joined our syndicate or one of our funds. And thanks again to our founders for pitching today. Really interesting presentations, and to everybody who listened in, and to our whole team that puts these pitch days on every other week. So thanks to everybody. We will see you back here again in 2 weeks for 2 more Nevada-based startups and founders who will be presenting us their products and dreams and everything else. And until then, take care of yourself, and if you can, someone else too. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks.